Hey guys, Vanessa here, self-love and confidence expert. So somebody had come up to me and said, well, how do you get rid of that feeling that you haven't accomplished anything in life so far? So I'm going to sit here and I'm going to talk to you today about how you get over the feeling. First and foremost, okay, just think about how many years you have survived life. So however old you are, all those years that you have survived life is an accomplishment, okay? Because life is hard and life is stressful, and being a human in this existence, in this world, and especially in the world that we're going through right now, just surviving every day is a huge accomplishment, okay? So give yourself a pat on the back because you have made it this far in your life. That is a huge accomplishment. Now, most of us, the reason why we think that, I haven't accomplished anything, or, I should be over here and I shouldn't be here. You're looking at the external. You're looking at other people and their lives and what you see on social media. Now, I want you to remember something. What you see on social media is not always the truth. Actually, more not the truth than it is. A lot of people post what you want them to see. Okay, so they don't post what they think that you want them to see. They post what they think you want them to see. They post, that how their life is so great and they're doing so amazing. So this already makes you sit back in your seat and you're like, holy, look how far this person has come. She's only so and so age, and she's made it so far and she's doing so great for herself. Why aren't I doing that good? Why aren't I where I'm supposed to be? Why aren't I accomplishing all these wonderful things that this person is accomplishing? So for starters, do not compare yourself to others, okay? That's like the number one thing. You cannot compare yourself to others if you want to live a happy, true, authentic life. Because when you start comparing yourself to others, you get down on yourself and you belittle yourself and you think that you're not worth it. You think that you're not worthy of all the amazing things that you desire. So instead of looking at other people, look at them more as a motivation, more as an inspiration. What can you take from that? What can you take from what they've done and how they've gone through experiences and how they've made their accomplishments? What can you take from that to help yourself and to get to where you want to go? So I suggest that you guys sit with yourself. Sit with yourself and write down everything, because we're so, taught that small accomplishments don't even fit in the category of accomplishments because they're so small. And, there's no reason to have these accomplishments. But in reality, those small accomplishments have given us growth. They've brought us so much power to our lives, and they've helped us to learn, to gain experience, to gain knowledge. They've empowered us. They've helped us get to where we are today. And that's the huge accomplishment. That's the big accomplishment, because that's, out of everything, we want to be, here. We want to be here. We want to be, enjoying the life that we desire to enjoy. And these little accomplishments are getting us there. So if we constantly just focus on the big accomplishments, we're going to miss out on all the little accomplishments that aren't actually little, but we think they're little. We're going to miss out on all of the experiences and the lessons that we've learned from that. So it's so important to, sit back and look at those accomplishments, because these accomplishments, whether they're small or they're big, they classify your motivation, your strength, your growth as a person. And you have to celebrate them always, because if you think about it this way, maybe a small accomplishment to you is a big accomplishment to somebody else. So something that you see is as a small accomplishment. So maybe you graduated high school, right? Because I think a lot of people have graduated high school. And you're like, I graduated high school, whatever, that's nothing. No, to somebody else, that could be like a huge accomplishment. They could be so wishing that they had that opportunity, or wishing, they were able to study and get good grades and, put their minds to the books, but they were off doing something else. Or maybe they were, drinking and who knows what the case may be, but any accomplishment is valid. Okay, so I'm so sure that you have had so many small accomplishments in your life. So sit down and write down everything that you have accomplished, achieved, overcame. So even if you've overcome anxiety, if you've overcome depression, just by living, as I said, just by living is a huge accomplishment. Like, you should be so proud of yourself to get up every morning, to do your routine, to go to work, to show up at work, to, have money, to make money, to, raise a family if you have a family, if you have kids, to get married, to have an amazing, friend group and people who support you. Like, these are all amazing accomplishments. Like, you're seeking the external. You're looking too much into everybody else's lives, that you're not focusing on yours and how much power and how much confidence and how much things you've actually accomplished. So you need to take a step back and maybe, get off of that social media, or stop watching, certain people that, are triggering you, or maybe look a little bit deeper, find out, okay, well, why are they triggering me? What is it that, is making me wish I was them? Or, why am I feeling like this? Why am I feeling like I didn't accomplish anything? Just because you didn't open up your own business or, get 10 million followers on Instagram, like, who cares? Like, realistically, who gives a shit? The accomplishments that you set for your life, the things that you actually go through daily, are more valid of accomplishments than gaining 10 million followers on Instagram. Like, anybody can do that. It's just consistency, paid ads, people pay for followers. Like, who cares about that? You want to worry about the actual things that are changing you, that are growing you, that are giving you lessons that you're learning from. Because no matter if, something is an accomplishment or it's not an accomplishment, there's always a lesson to be learned, and there's always growth to be made from that thing that you did, that situation, or that, accomplishment, or that thing that you tried to overcome. There's always going to be something to come out of it. So, and that's with anything, like any situation, any relationship, any job, literally anything. There is always a positive to come out of everything and anything, because as people say, either something like a job, a person, or a thing comes for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. So there's always something to come from it that is beneficial to you and that you can learn from and overcome from. Okay, so I just wanted to come on here really quickly and, tell you, like, you have accomplishments. Even though you don't think you do, okay? Getting up in the morning, brushing your teeth, taking the shower, putting on your clothes, going out for a drive because you can drive, because you got your license, because you bought a car, riding your bike. You bought a bike, you have a bike, you know how to ride a bike, cooking dinner, making food, eating, buying what you want, talking to your friends. Like, these are all accomplishments. These are all accomplishments. But because you're looking at the external and you're looking at everybody else, you're thinking that these little accomplishments are not good enough. But they are. They're actually more important than these other things that you're seeing everywhere else. Because if you can't show up for yourself, and if you can't, enjoy your life or live your life or take care of you or just do the daily accomplishments that you need to survive, then what's the point of anything? Right? So just take notice of these small accomplishments that you think aren't accomplishments, and realize that you have accomplished so much in your life. Okay? So much. And you should be so freaking proud of yourself, because just to do those simple things is more than enough. Okay? So I just wanted to clarify this and clear it up, because I don't want you guys to think that you don't have anything to be happy or celebrable, because you are amazing, and every single thing that you do is an accomplishment. You just have to change your perspective and see it that way. Okay? And there's so many lessons to learn from everything. So keep that in mind moving forward. Okay? And don't be looking at external or seeing what everybody else is doing. Worry about you and how far you've come, the things that you've learned, things that you've changed, how you've grown from your past to now. Like, these are all important things that you need to pay attention to, okay? Because this is your life. This is your happiness. Don't be worrying about what everybody else is doing, what other people are doing. It doesn't matter. It is not valid. Okay? So it's for you. This is your life, and you have accomplished enough. Okay? Like way more than anything and anyone, and you should be so freaking proud of yourself. That was my live for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I will come on live probably again this week, and we will be talking about inner critics. So take care. Have a beautiful day wherever you are, guys. Love you.